Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. We're giving away $100 worth of crypto, and all you have to do is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you put something in the comment section down below, as we only need to hit 1,500 likes within 24 hours to give it away, and your comment is going to be your entry ticket. Having said that, let's go over a couple of really cool tweets, and of course, put down below what city you're watching this video from, as I'm really interested in knowing. Then XRP Euphoria just posted, looking back on old transactions, I saw that I sold 1,700 Link at around $2.30, all because I bought the FUD that Link was scammy and XRP was the only one. I love XRP, but I'm not missing out on the chance to make a few 10 to 100 times in what could be the greatest bull run ever. So I just want to quickly tell you guys, please diversify. Please diversify. Please diversify. You all know I am extraordinarily bullish on XRP, but I do also hold different cryptos, all right? You gotta know, you gotta do it too, I think. Again, this is not financial advice. It may not be the best decision, but as I've said before, it's just spreading your eggs amongst different baskets just in case one of them gets stepped on, right? Like right now, some SEC guy, Jay Clayton, with his big foot, or maybe like small foot, small peepee, I don't know, is standing over there, over that basket with his foot, just hovering over it, wanting to tremble it, but there's another guy, hopefully another member in the SEC, hopefully Ripple, I do not know exactly who's just trying to stop them, like, oh, please don't step on my eggs, don't do that. And he's just like, I want to step on them. He really is hovering over there. And that's, again, the basic verdict. This is the most stupid example I could have given, but that's, again, that guy wants to really step on all those eggs, and if your eggs were onto one basket, you'd have a very big risk, right? Even though that basket would have gotten the best freaking chickens out of those eggs. Well, if you have no eggs left, then you have no chickens, right? I'd rather get a couple of chickens or, in different baskets, but at least you get some instead of getting them all in one and having to risk it all, basically. And again, guys, I like risk, you guys know it, but I also like diversification just to spread that risk amongst different projects. Because I also just want to be exposed to different crypto. Because if I only hold one, it's kind of boring, I find. But again, that is just me. Abe here also said, totally, I didn't buy in at $4, again talking about Link, because of a XRP YouTuber, Green Eggs and Ham. Stupid deep dive about it was a scam. My bad for not doing my own analysis though. I'm not missing out either. Just keep a small bag of XRP in case it goes to 50 to 100. And all I want to say about this one is, if you really think any of these big projects are a scam, you don't necessarily not have to invest. The reason I'm saying that is because, well, a lot of people are saying Bitcoin is basically a scam, as we don't know who the founder is, and we don't know what the premise of creation really was, right? We have a white paper, but if the founder is really Craig Wright, then it's basically just, I believe, a money type of system. He just wanted to make a lot of money with it. If it was somebody else, it could really be that they wanted to make a financial revolution, but it could also be that you just really wanted something else. Maybe it was to get another new system of control. Maybe it was to really break down the electricity system. Maybe it was to show that people just put faith into something, even though, again, it's really freaking stupid and you don't even know who created it. Maybe that's the premise. I do not know. Point being, there's really a scam allegation on every single project out there. And if that's going to really deter you from investing into it, you might get a very negative vibe going into the crypto space. You might really be left with a very small amount of crypto that are properly regulated, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but even those have scam allegations. So what are you going to do then, right? Basically, don't listen to others' opinion. If you think it's a scam, really, you, from the bottom of your heart, don't go for it. But even then, it sometimes may still do amazing, even if you think it's a scam. Because there were so many people who thought Chainlink was stupid, but look at the price now. So, those guys might have been right all along. Maybe it is a scam. Yet, doesn't mean you can't make money with it. And then talking about making money, talking about prices, please do not trust Twitter analysts. Please do not. I am so extremely bullish on crypto. You guys all know it. But still, I do not go around here shouting exactly when we'll see a moon date or that we even will see a moon date just because it is unknown. And I think by listening to this type of stuff, you're really putting some extra stress on your head that is not necessary, as I'm going to say that you cannot really chart XRP properly right now. The manipulation is too strong. If you are looking for a very short term, right? Again, maybe here because he's doing 30 minutes, you might be able to predict a move in the next, hour or so. I do not know how that works. I'm never doing that. I'm never doing like a 5, 10, quick 15-minute analysis like that. Only if you just want to see what the trend is doing on the short term, but not to really trade it. All right, I trade it always a little bit of a longer term. So from that perspective, I can't really say that this will work, and I definitely cannot recommend it to people just because I think you're going to make your head go freaking crazy. But just watching this all the time, knowing there's always a lawsuit looming above, right? There's always a lawsuit resisting the XRP price to go up. So whatever you are expecting here, it's not normal price analysis. This is manipulated. If XRP was not being sued right now, or Ripple, I should say, yeah, again, we wouldn't have this issue because, well, all the TA is kind of valid. Right now, there is a lawsuit, so any TA that you can make here that would have normally worked might not work out right now because big players cannot even have easy access to purchasing it. At least that is my opinion. Talking about that whole situation, can XRP redeem itself if Ripple turns into an SEC reporting company? This is, again, a matter of perspective. I would say that even if XRP is deemed a security right now, which I do not think it will, even if it is done so though, that Ripple will recover in the sense that they'll just go up higher and eventually will get it right. So XRP will officially be called not a security eventually. However, it may take a lot of time. And a different side note, I would say then, is that I'll still be able to purchase XRP since I'm in the Netherlands. And I know that Ripple would leave the US if they were called a security over there. The only question I have is what will happen to XRP from US holders? I do not know still. I know though for that like 99% of the world, basically everything except for the USA, will still be able to purchase XRP, and Ripple will not be a security. XRP will not be a security in any of these other countries, and Ripple would just operate as if they were doing before. So from that perspective, for me, nothing's going to change except for the price and except for the FUD basically surrounding it, and the fact that some of these bigger companies that are in the US, these bigger asset managers cannot purchase it either, which is not that nice, but all right. Guys, check out GSX. It is the world's first growth coin. GSX, again, it is basically a gold-backed coin. It's called gold-secured currency. They have gold and gold-rich land. And as time goes on, that currency is going to, I guess, go up in value, theoretically speaking, as the backing, the gold and gold-rich lands, keep increasing as they mine more gold and the valuation of it goes up. Again, that's why it's called a growth coin. Pretty interesting concept. Go check it out. A link down below. You also have a couple of really cool bonuses for being early, so check it out. Then, a look at the likely fate of Ripple and XRP in the crypto market. Again, we already know the lawsuit is the only thing you got to worry about, nothing else. The flare situation is a nice additive, but still it's not going to determine what's going to happen to XRP over the short term. Same in the sense that a lot of these projects that are built on top of Ethereum are not going to decide how the Ethereum price is looking like. Some might have some influence, but still not to a very far degree. And Flare, which is basically bundling a lot of things together, basically making XRP Ethereum accessible, is the way I would like to see it. It's going to be good for XRP, but is it going to be so amazing for the price of XRP? I do not know. I think it's more going to be amazing for the price of Flare. Then Michael Saylor says Bitcoin price will replace the S&P 500. MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor says that Bitcoin will replace gold as a safe haven asset. The Bitcoin price will replace stock and bond market indices, and MicroStrategy bought $10 million of Bitcoin last week for its corporate treasury. Okay, so that sounds pretty damn good. He said over on Twitter, today, I had a good discussion with Morgan L. Brennan and Guy Adami about the maturation of Bitcoin as an asset class, the acceleration of Bitcoin adoption by institutions, and the advantages corporations are gaining as they join the Bitcoin monetary network. Again, there was a tweet from Power Lunch which said, Bitcoin down 20% from the highs, and MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor is buying the dip. He says the crypto could replace gold, bonds, in the S&P, and even the Dow as the primary monetary index. Heavy, but all right, that I think is pretty damn cool, if you really think so, okay. Valkyrie Digital Assets becomes latest company to file for a Bitcoin ETF. To date, the SEC has repeatedly shafted applications for Bitcoin ETFs. Would this change under Biden? Well, let's hope, right? We got a new one submitted, so let's hope something positive comes out. Then, crypto crime fell sharply to only 0.3% of all crypto activity in 2020. The good news is that crypto-related crime fell significantly in 2020. In 2020, the criminal share of all crypto activity fell to just 0.34%, or $10 billion in transactional volume, which is really crazy if you start to think about it, right? 2019 was pretty damn big, but also, relatively here, it is only getting smaller and smaller, right? As you can see here, the total share right now will most likely keep getting lower here in the next couple of years. It's just the amount of money going around in crypto is going to be so insane that the amount of illicit money or just not good criminal money is going to be ridiculously small. Then crypto companies' public debut as IPO frenzy heats up. And yeah, I think 2022 will be the year of the IPOs, not 2021. This will be the year of IPO announcings, basically. But 2022 or maybe even 2023 is going to be the year where most of these companies will definitely start going for an IPO. And Coinbase was valued at $8 billion in 2018 and currently holds nearly $90 billion in assets on its platform with a 45 million user base, thus making it one of the most prominent IPOs in the crypto world, or actually rather the whole world, as this IPO might be really, again, I'm saying that a little bit strange, but it might be in the top 10 biggest ever. If crypto goes on like this, if crypto, for example, Bitcoin goes to 65,000, this might be the biggest IPO ever. Because it really could be that they get an initial valuation just above the freaking clouds, just ridiculously high. Because the popularity on there is just insane. And if you see those spikes in volume on their platform, oh my days, dude, they have a lot to do with. And yeah, again, it really is going to be really, really big. That's what she said. Man loses $27,000 in Bitcoin to cruel SIM swap scam. Reports of SIM swapping scams are increasing. What can you do to protect yourself? This one I'm primarily showing here to warn you guys again to really not click anything within emails, really not reply to anybody sending you strange stuff, really just stick away from things that are scam-like. If there's a copycat of Dusty BC's crypto news in the comment section, understand that I'm never going to tell you to text a financial advisor or something like that, or somebody who is going to trade crypto for you. I'm never going to ask you to send me any crypto or anything like that. So please understand that those are scammers. It's not me. But also on a different end, please understand that there's always people looming for your money. So be careful what type of information you put online, and be careful what platforms you send your KYC to, because again, they might do something with that. They might sell something like that. And again, you got to be very, very careful. However, here the scam reads a little bit differently. I still actually do not get it completely, as I don't know where exactly he went wrong. According to this platform, the man, as yet unnamed, called Dale City Police to report that he received a text from a person purporting to represent telecommunication provider T-Mobile, who said his account was frozen after multiple attempts were made to change his password. He later received a call from a blocked number. The caller identified himself as an operator for Ledger, the crypto hardware wallet company, that the man's Bitcoins informing him that the account had been compromised. The caller extracted his passcode and anonymously anonymous account identification numbers, and basically that's all the hackers needed to hack his stuff. But I don't really get how this was SIM swapping then, right? Because, well, they just called him and they took his passwords because he told it to them. That's, again, the story that I kind of get. SIM swapping, basically how that usually works is they with, for example, your address, your date of birth, and a couple of other pieces of information, they call, for example, or they email, whatever, they contact your provider, let's say, again, that is T-Mobile, for example, just asking them to put your number on a different card. For example, if you've lost your phone, you lost your SIM card. And the only thing I don't really understand either is how they get to, I guess, basically send that new SIM with the phone number to a different address, because you would think that they would just send that to your house, right? The one that's registered with them. But I guess maybe because you have to just put in a little bit of information, like, for example, your date of birth and stuff like that, then they can convince the caller behind T-Mobile that you're the real deal, because you know your name, you know your date of birth, you know something else, maybe your password or something like that. And does they just give it to you, or they send it to a different place, right? And from that perspective, or point on forward, they might be able to get back your email password, or at least your email access. And from that point on forward, they might be able to get access to your exchanges, which is how they steal your money. Just be careful with that type of stuff. It is very freaking risky. This one we already went over, I think. MicroStrategy says, avalanche of money to flow from institutions and corporations into Bitcoin, or basically crypto. I think we all knew that. Then Ethereum whales holding 10,000 plus ETH increased by 32 in 30 days. Pretty damn crazy, the amount of people holding Ethereum right now, especially the guys with a freaking fortune. 10,000 Ethereum. That is a lot of freaking money. And also, almost 10% of US-based financial advisors bought crypto for their clients in 2020, and I think that's only going to be getting more as well. if I had a fund right now, I would definitely buy Bitcoin as well, or at least definitely buy crypto. However, I do not have that, as I do not know how to purchase, and it's pretty damn difficult to do so with the proper regulations and the proper documents and stuff. But I definitely would buy crypto if I got the chance, and I think a lot of these guys eventually will turn over as well. You can see here, do your clients invest in crypto on their own? Yes, don't know, no. It's basically only the this green right here and this really dark green. These two ones where it's no, but it's basically 36% that says yes, at least. And here, what you can see, what percentage of clients asked about crypto in the past 12 months? Well, I guess that doesn't really matter here. It's just the only bad one is this one, this green, which is 19%. The rest, there's at least been people who've actually asked about crypto, right? So that's, again, pretty interesting if you start to ask me. But yeah, that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I'll definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.